that's some pretty sweet playing you got going on there, but I'm gonna tell you, I could shred fucking licks around you. Carl, are you saying that you could out-shred me? That's right! Dude, come on. Randy rolls on the acoustic right here. Oh yeah, well, you know what, if I could still move my fingers, I'd prove you wrong, but whatever. Where's Dan? He's in the other room. Hang on. Dan!
Yeah.
Dude, what you doing?
Taking a piss.
Well, come on, man. Shake it off, zip it up, and get in here. We're starting season 3.
Fuck.
I'll play you in, man. Come on.
It's season 3, bitches!
Nick and Dan, season 3, we decided to do this again.
Yeah.
Because Carl was lonely and upset that we just don't care.
We really don't.
But we bought him beer, so don't feel too bad for the drunk skeleton. We've got a new format, and we're going to have a little bit of fun with this.
Hope you enjoy it.
And here we go.
Songs we should never play.
That's right.
Fuck it. You guys ready for this shit?
Here we go. Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? Oh, baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And now your eyesight told me how you wanted to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. It's because my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me your side. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby, the reason I'm real is you. Thanks. I've been blinded. Oh, baby, there's nothing I wouldn't do. It's not the way I play it. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, doesn't need to come now. It's because my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me your side. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby, shouldn't have let you go. I mean, that's questionable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, baby, was I supposed to know?
Yeah, probably.
I must confess, my loneliness is killing me now. Don't you know I still believe that you will be here. Don't be your side. Hit me, baby, one more time.
Told you, songs we should never play.
Ever.
But it was fun.
It was.
Thanks for singing me a song, buddy.
Oh, you're welcome.
Aw.
So then,
Yes, sir.
season 3.
Yeah.
Season 1 was fun.
Season 1 was fun and interesting.
Season 2 had its moments.
Season 2 made my asshole itch.
Yeah, it was a lot of work.
It was.
So guys, we've come to decide that we are going to give you more seasons, more episodes than Nick and Dan, but it's going to be a much different format.
Absolutely.
It's still going to have Dan, Carl, and Nick, but far shorter.
Much, much shorter.
we're going to do a song every week that we probably shouldn't play.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
It is.
And then we're going to talk about, certain topics or something.
Absolutely.
Now, him and I were John the other week, and when we finally decided we were going to do this again.
You mean convinced me?
Yeah, well, listen, Carl was lonely.
I still don't care.
Yeah, me either. But listen, that's what we're going to use to justify it so he feels better about himself.
All right.
I can hear you!
I don't care.
We've already affirmed that, dude. Anyway, this week, we're going to talk about songwriting.
Something we do, because we're in a band.
We are. Exham Priory. I don't think this will show up. It'll probably be washed out, but
It's the thought that counts.
it really is.
It's like a Christmas present.
That never, ever shows up.
That's right.
I'm still waiting for my pony Santa.
Yeah. And my school bus full of cheerleaders. Anywho,
Right.
songwriting.
So we've broken it down into 4 different columns as far as the songwriting that we do.
True.
We've got somebody just showed up at practice with an entire song pieced together.
That's kind of the easiest one.
Right. And then, from there,
We got some riffage. Somebody's thinking about a sweet little lick in their head all week. Finally get to practice night and bam, lays it out. Guys are like, holy shit, that's awesome.
right, do that again. Then from there we got the jam,
Mm-hmm.
where everybody's just kind of noodling around and it falls into something kind of nifty.
Yeah.
And then we've got one final one that we're experimenting with right now.
It's called the workshop. You break out the gloves, the tools, the safety goggles, and you actually break that bitch apart and you start working on it.
Now, speaking of safety goggles, Dan, it's been over 2 years since our last episode, and it's been a while since we've done, safe bass playing.
Oh.
I think they may need a new tutorial at some point. And I know you've learned a few new tricks.
I have learned some new tricks to keep those bears away.
That's right. So, guys, in coming episodes, safe bass playing. Get yourselves ready.
Yep.
It also does apply to 6 strings, but, it's not as effective.
No.
But still, But, so let's talk about the first category.
They're coming in with a complete song.
Right, completely done, ready to roll.
Now, we're not talking drums and all that crap, but we got pretty much your song lyrical structure and the basic guitar chords and the progression on that.
Now, for that, as far as Exham Priory, we have songs like Vacant Paradise, Another Round, Season of the Flies.
Yeah.
These are all songs that just somebody came in with them.
Pretty much, yeah.
Now, what are your thoughts on that process, your feelings on it?
Well, I mean, Season of the Flies was nice. You had brought that in from one of your previous projects,
Mm-hmm.
which was kind of fancy because you already came in with a complete song, and we
Right.
needed to fill some stage time. Vacant Paradise, I actually kind of walked into because you guys, the previous lineup of the band, before they had a permanent bass player, that was already kind of an idea that was out there.
Right.
So I walked into that one, which was also kind of nice because I came into a band kind of without pressure. Just,
Right.
hey, we're doing this, follow along.
I find it happening more with bands early on in their stages where they're trying to just get as much material together as possible. So that's
Sure.
nice for starting up a band.
Yeah.
But I feel like as the band progresses, I don't know, I just feel like it shouldn't happen as often.
No, it shouldn't. I mean, I don't know, you get a couple of shows under your belt, you should find your own sound.
Right.
You know.
Now our next one's riffage.
Riffage!
Now riffage you find in all genres, like 70s funk, lot of riffage, 50s doo-wop.
Doo-wop.
Them Greases, they got some riffs.
That's right.
Now, in riffage, we have songs like The Irishman, Goddamn, Pale Goodbye,
True.
and Nightmare.
Yes.
Where's the Nightmare End? So your take on this one?
It's one of those things, man. Like I said, somebody walks in to practice night. They had an idea floating around their head all night.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect example is Nightmare for
Right.
us. We were jamming around a little bit, and then you guys went and grabbed a couple of beers out of the fridge, and I just laid down that opening bass line. And Anthony liked it, so he started, hey, man, play that again. And then you came in, you laid down a part on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a nice way to build on an idea as long as you can figure out where to take that.
Right. Now, me, I like it's fun, and it's a great way for the band to interact and build on something together, and it kind of gives everybody an opportunity to chime in. Now, from there, we have the jam,
Exactly.
where everybody's just noodling around at practice, not much for structure, and all of a sudden something comes out of it. Now, for songs in that category, We've got Lost.
Yes.
Lost was a jam song that came out of nowhere. We have No Quarter, one of our more recent ones that we haven't officially put out there.
Yeah.
And then making a second appearance for the evening, Where's the Nightmare End?
Yeah, that one kind of falls into a few categories. You
Right.
know, I mean, you have your main riffage, and the jams is normally when guys show up to practice, we're loosening up a little bit. Things starting to, you're working out ideas because you haven't had a guitar in your hand all week.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, you throw that riff in there, and then, like I said, somebody builds on that, and you try to take it somewhere.
Right. And again, I like it because, first off, I find that some of the more fun stuff happens in the first 15 minutes of a jam.
Pretty much,
or a practice. You know, if you guys are in bands and you agree or you get in the same modes, you know, hit us up, or you think of something different, obviously make sure to comment. I think it's fun because it really gives a fun aspect to a song where it's got more of a natural feel.
It does. You know, I mean, you're not trying to force fit pieces together that aren't there.
Right. Which brings us to our last category, workshopping.
Yes.
Which in its kind of approach, I feel like it's a bunch of parts you're having a hard time figuring out how to put together, and then you do.
Yeah.
Now for this one, the song that really pops in there is Where's the Nightmare End? For its third appearance tonight.
Correct.
So, again, what are your feelings on workshopping? I'm still...
Well, I mean, it's still new to Exham Priory as a whole. As you know, we went through a lineup change. Now we got Tom Peterson in the band with us, and he's adding a whole bunch of new dynamics to the band that we've never heard before. And with that, we can actually take a song like Where's the Nightmare End, which has been a song we've been trying to play out. Well, we have played out for a few years now, but it's never quite been what we wanted it to be.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually took it into the workshop, so to speak, and just blew it apart. You know, all right, this part fits, this part doesn't fit, this is where I want to take this. So just, you know, it allows you to get in there into the guts of the song and actually turn it into something that you can stand back and be like, damn, we did that.
Right. That is a lot of fun. It can be frustrating at times because it takes, you know, when you're used to jamming and the song coming together naturally, it feels like you're not accomplishing things sometimes. But, yeah, it gives you the opportunity to dissect it and pull it apart and really make it a lot of fun in a more intricate way.
Yes.
Or, you know, we take a song, we turn it into an acoustic song, and screws us up completely.
Yeah, now we got to figure out how to replay it.
Thanks, Corona.
Yeah. Thanks.
2020 been so awesome, but hey, you've got the Nick and Dan show once more. So, every way I guess has its pros and cons, and I know some people like to write different ways. Some people are very in their own mode, and this is the way I like to write, and they don't like to branch out. I guess that's fine for everybody, because...
Yeah, I mean, every band's a little bit different, too. I mean, this band we have, you know, it's kind of like a democracy. All four of us got a say in what's going on. Not to say that other ways are bad, but it's just, you know, I mean, you come into a practice night, and you have this idea, and you're like, well, I like that, nah, I don't like that, scrap that idea.
Right.
And there's no feelings are hurt about it. You know, where there's other bands that come in, and there's one driving force, and it's, you know, their project. Again, nothing wrong with that. But they come in and no, this is what we're doing, this is the way I structured it, this is what we're playing. And, you know, both of them turn out great.
I dig it. So, if you're a musician, if you're in a band, or if you're a songwriter, feel free to comment. You know, tell us, which one do you fall into? Are you, you know, you come into with a group of people and you're like, this is the song, this is how it's going to be played? Do you come in with just that riff, that little one moment of a song, and everybody helps build it? Do you jam into something? Or are you a workshopper where you like a lot of inputs coming in, breaking a song down and dissecting it?
Or do you do something completely different that we haven't thought of yet?
Right. Or do you just want to comment on this and tell us that we're wrong? I don't know. There's probably going to be a lot of people that tell us we're wrong.
You're wrong!
Like, that doesn't even make sense, but you know there's going to be those people.
It's going to happen. It's the internet.
I hope there are those people. We're watching for you. But guys, season 3 of the Nick and Dan show, this is pretty much what you're going to be getting, is us. Join. We're going to always play a song that we should never play live with the band.
Oh, no, but it's going to be hilarious.
I feel like they'd be upset with us.
Fuck them.
Yeah, right? No, dude. Fuck Carl.
Yeah, him too.
Hey, listen. This This is my room. It's my room.
This is his house.
This is the tower, dude. We just let you chill here because you can't have a tower without having a skeleton.
I think that's actually written down somewhere.
Is it really written down somewhere?
Why not?
You know what? You said with enough conviction, I believe him. I really do.
Don't fact check that at all.
We're back to that again.
Absolutely.
God
Nick and
damn
Dan
it.
Show.
Welcome back to Nick
Season
and Dan
3.
Show. We'll see you guys next week.